Hello teachers and welcome to Plato. In this very short video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you could use Plato in the classroom. Now we've been using Plato for a while in our night school program, but due to a recent change in licensing, we now have an unlimited license for our middle school and high school, which means now you as a general education teacher could be utilizing this in your classroom. So let's say you want to just use Plato a little bit. The first way you could use Plato is go up to Plato Courses, and you're going to browse curriculum. By browsing curriculum, you can see any content that's in the Plato courses. So let's go down to, click next to Biology, go down to Unit 1, and we're going to go to Conducting Biology Research. Now I can preview this tutorial. I can preview it as a teacher on my computer, but more importantly, I could throw this up on my smartboard or my Promethean board and use it for whole class instruction. Now we've got the pictures and the text, but there are also videos.
This is hot sodium. Plunged into a jar of chlorine gas, it reacts.
So this is using Plato very quickly, very simply. You're not enrolling students, you're not creating classes, you just go in and use this for whole class instruction by utilizing some of the videos, some of the content that's within Plato. But let's say you want to use Plato a little bit more. You can go up here to Flex Assignments and you can assign content to your students. That does require you to go in and set up a class and then go in and enroll your students in that class. But once you've set up the class, you can then assign something to your students. You put a little information up here and then you can go down and pull content from either the Plato courses or Plato titles, which these are freestanding units that are not currently in a Plato class. So as a teacher, I could be using this to supplement my curriculum. I'm not replacing my curriculum. I'm just using it to remediate students, to fill some learning gaps. I find some things I want them to do. I put them over here on the right and I hit create assignment, and now it's going to assign that to any of the students that I have put in this class. So that's the second way that you could use Plato, assigning content to your students. They go onto a computer, they log in, and they can work through the content you've assigned to them. The third way that you could use Plato is if you wanted to use it as your main curriculum. And to do so, you would enroll your students in a Plato course. So I come up here to Courses, I go to Course Catalog, and then I actually go over here to the plus sign and create a course. And here I've created a course on academic success. And now that I've created this course, I come up here to Courses and it's in my classes. And now I can enroll my students in this class. And I can also customize this a little bit. If I come into my curriculum, I want to, of course, lock down all my tests right away so that my students can't go in and open up those tests from home. But once I've locked down my tests, I could come in here and maybe there's 2 or 3 of these units that I'm not going to have my students complete. I'm going to do something in class instead. I could actually go in and hide those units, and then my students wouldn't see them and they wouldn't be held accountable for them. So those are the 3 different ways that you can use Plato: a little bit more, or you could use Plato a lot. If you have additional questions, please come ask me, Mrs. Gardner. You can also, of course, talk to the guidance counselors and other resource people in the building. Thank you for your time.